comes alive. Sun's up, you're back on the grind. It's why we're here, right? You're so tough till you see your time rising up like a tide. You're traveling out there broken, tired. You've been searching, fighting for your mind. You know something's waiting somewhere, you don't know how. Too much, alright. You can hold on here for another time. You can step out where the wild wind feeds the fire. Too much, my mind. You're right, okay, yeah, you see it now. Your illusion fades and your dreaming comes alive. Too much, alright. You can hold on here for another night. You can step out where the wild wind feeds the fire. Too much, my mind. You're right, okay, yeah, you see it now. Your illusion fades and your dreaming comes alive. I've lived so many lives inside of this life. I've been on every side and I was never alive. When you step outside of the status lines and you see it right for the first time, you slow down, you slow it down. Too much, alright. You can hold on here for another time. You can step out where the wild wind feeds the fire. Too much, my mind. You're right, okay, yeah, you see it now. Your illusion fades and your dreaming comes alive. Sun's up, you're back on the grind. It's why we're here, right? You're so tough till you see your time rising up like a tide. You're traveling out there broken, tired. You've been searching. was alive. Sun's up, you're back on the grind. It's why we're here, right? You're so tough till you see your time rising up like a tide. You're traveling out there broken, tired, you've been searching fire.
Here we go. Okay, this has been sitting on my desk for like 3 hours, and I can't wait any longer to open it. So it's upside down too. So there's that. iPhone 10, 256 gigabyte, carrier unlocked. So it is, turn off my monitor because that's annoying. But it is it's the space gray version of it. And I think that's all I really need to say about it. It's got the fancy new scissor-free packaging. So if you watched my iMac unboxing several years ago when I gave myself a really big cut with my scissors, hopefully I won't need those this time. So here we go. We're going to peel off the little plastic thing. Comes off very nicely. This is my favorite part, probably, is taking all the plastic off. Oh, it comes off so nicely now that you don't have to cut it. All right, so plastic piece is going in the garbage. So here's the box. It looks the exact same, just without the plastic on it, obviously. So we're going to take the lid off the box. And you don't even get to see it yet. There's a nice designed by Apple in California thing, which I'm going to remove to reveal the actual phone itself, which is what what everybody came here to see. But first, I'm going to look at the documentation and hope that there are stickers in here. There's a little hello guide that's Dummy's Guide to iPhone, which I actually might need to look at because everything is different. And then the normal compliance statement, FCC statement, all that stuff that nobody reads. And then I don't care about the phone. This is the part I care about, Apple stickers. Best part of any new Apple product right there. So there we go. What else is in the box? We've got the phone itself with some more very nice plastic on it. And then underneath we've got the AirPods with the lightning connector, or not AirPods, sorry, EarPods. I wish they were AirPods, but EarPods with the lightning connector on them, and then the standard charging cable, which I've got 800 of, and the standard charging block, which from where I'm sitting I can see 1, 2, 3 of them. So I'm going to disregard those and throw this one on the ground by accident. So there's that. Turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to set those aside too. So now we got the actual phone itself. It's very shiny, which is very cool. Double camera on the back. So we're going to peel the plastic off the back. Oh, this is so satisfying. You probably can't hear it, but I can hear the plastic peeling off. Oh, that's satisfying. Look at that. I'm so afraid to touch the back because it's exactly like my jet black 7 Plus, where I'm so afraid of putting fingerprints on it. All right, plastic is off. All of the plastic has been removed. So that's going to go in the garbage. So there it is, no plastic. That's what it looks like. No home button, obviously, which is an interesting sight to me, but I'll have to get used to it, I suppose. So I'm going to turn it on, press and hold the power button here, and the Apple logo has appeared. I was prepared this time, unlike my last one, and I have my iPhone charger here with me just in case. It doesn't have any battery. So it's going to probably take its sweet time to boot up, as iPhones like to do. All right, we're getting the hello screen in different languages. Now it's in Spanish. The downside is I do not know what the little thing at the bottom said because I was too busy holding it up to the camera, and now it's in other languages. So I'm going to swipe. Yes, you swipe up. That's how you do it. If you're setting this up and you don't see the instructions in English, swipe up from the bottom. I speak English, clearly, so I am going to hit English. Select your country or region. I'm going to select my country and region. All right, so now it is giving me my quick start. If you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS 11, bring it nearby to sign in automatically, or if you want, you can also set up this iPhone manually. I am going to do it manually because I don't trust my other phones and they're all running betas. So I'm going to set it up manually. I am going to log into my Wi-Fi network so people cannot see what I'm doing. And Wi-Fi. One thing I should note is I am going to restore this from the backup of my iPhone 7 Plus, but I have to set it up as a new iPhone first, and then go through and install the developer beta on it, and then I can upgrade, or and then I can restore from my old iPhone. I can't just do it now because it won't let me. Well, let's try activation again here. There we go. So you can see how the borderless-ish screen and the notch at the top is very noticeable, but that's all right. It's well, I'm glad I took my phone away because it just put my phone number up on the screen. Confirm my phone number. Yes, that is indeed my phone number. Okay, I'm going to hit next there, and it's going to say it is activating it. I'm nervous to leave it pointed at the camera right now because it might. Right, what is my PIN number? I really should have been more prepared for this. Let's see if that's it. This is different than activating my, I will skip that part. I will look up my Apple ID, or my PIN quick. So there's that. Oh, here we go. All right. Once you have completed this call, press Next. Please use another phone to call Verizon. Well, this is a very interesting process. I have not had to do this on any of my other phones. So we're going to give it a shot here. 877-807-4646.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless Orders and Activation. Para español, oprime la estrella.
Luckily, it's giving me the option to get my instructions in Spanish.
Please enter the number you're calling about.
I'm going to enter my number. Number has been entered.
Please. Using your keypad, please enter your account PIN followed by the pound sign.
Please enter my account PIN followed by the pound sign. I will look that up quickly here.
Sorry, we did not get your response. Please try again. Using your keypad, please enter your account PIN followed by the pound sign.
All right, we're going to pause the stream quick while I get this crap sorted out.
If you
I've lived so many lives inside of this life. I've been on every side and I was never alive. When you step outside of the status lines and you see it right for the first time, you slow down, you slow it down. Too much, alright. You can hold on here for another time. You can step out where the wild wind feeds the fire. Too much, my, you're a rattled cage. Yeah, you see it now. Your illusion fades and your dreamer comes alive.
back in business. That was stupid, and I've never had to do that before. But anyway, now that that is done, it's giving me the setup Face ID. So this is going to be interesting. I am probably going to look like a doofus while doing this, so let's give it a shot. How to set up Face ID. First, position your face in the camera frame, then move your head in a circle to show all the angles of your face. That is the instruction given. I'm probably going to do it wrong the first time, seeing as the first time I got my Touch ID, it took me like 6 tries to get it set up right. So, all right, so I'm going to click Get Started here. Position your face within the frame. My face is there. Move your head slowly to complete the circle. I am moving my head. First Face ID scan complete. So it's giving me that now. It's trying to scan my camera lens. That's not going to work very well. So it's giving me that now. So I will hit continue. I'm going to guess it's going to want to do it again. You guys can't see the screen, so I'm going to guess this looks incredibly stupid. Second Face ID scan complete, so now it's telling me Face ID is now set up. So very cool. I'm going to hit continue on the bottom. Create a passcode. Let me do that quick. Not like it matters because I'm going to be restoring it pretty soon anyway. Enter your passcode. Set up as new iPhone. Well, you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to see if it'll let me restore my iCloud backup. I'm going to bet it won't, but I'm going to try it. First impressions of the keyboard, it's fine, I guess. It's not that different than the current iPhone keyboard because as you can see, or as you cannot see because it's just plainly showing my email address there, so I'm not going to do that. What I was going to say is two-factor authentication is fine. Allow and 599. There we go. Thank you, Apple, for wanting me to verify that I'm setting up my phone when I've got two Apple devices within distance right here. So now it's going to give me the terms and conditions. I'm going to briefly read them. Okay, I read them and I agree, so I'm going to hit agree. And now it's going to say it will take a few minutes to set up your phone with your Apple ID. So it is going to be doing that for a minute. We'll see how long that takes. But what I was going to say earlier is the keyboard doesn't actually take up. It doesn't go straight to the bottom of the screen. I don't know if that's a changeable setting or not. But there's about the same bezel as there is on the iPhone 7. There's about this much space between the bottom of the screen and up. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Yep, that's what I figured. I have to install the beta on here first. All right, well, I'm going to set it up as a new iPhone then. Here's what I'm talking about. You see the only thing that's down there right now is the emoji button, which isn't very useful when you're doing your Apple ID. But it's about the same amount of space as you would have on the iPhone 7. It's pretty close. So that's kind of interesting that it's not the keyboard doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Although I think that's okay because it would get a little. I don't think my fingers go that low. So I'm going to type in my Apple ID here again. I would like to blame my sucking at typing on this new phone, but I suck at typing on my current phone. So Apple just needs to make an iPad phone because that would be a size big enough for me to use. So, all right, I am going to approve my two-factor thing, 332. Well, there we go. Yay for security, right? All right, so now it's going to take a few minutes to set up my Apple ID. We'll see how long a few minutes actually takes. I like the back of this phone. I like the space gray color. Let me take my case off of my jet black iPhone 7 Plus to kind of compare a little bit here. There's the two next to each other. That doesn't show up particularly well, but they're definitely different. I don't know which I like more yet. Obviously that will hopefully come in time. But I see now that it's asking me to put in a passcode, so I'm going to do that quick. Excuse me. It's horrible allergy season here, so I can't breathe at all. So now it's going to take a few minutes to set up my Apple ID, and as I turned it around, it's giving me some express settings. The express settings it's giving me is Siri, maps and location services, and then diagnostics. So I'm just going to hit continue for the sake of easiness here. And now it's going to give me the option for Apple Pay, which I will set up later. And then the app analytics. I am a developer, so I always share with developers. And then now here's a new screen here. It's the True Tone display. Excuse me. iPhone automatically adapts to ambient lighting conditions to make colors appear consistent in different environments. You can change this later in display and brightness settings. So that's what the screen looks like there. And I am going to hit continue. I'm going to leave that on. And then now it's giving me the go home instructions. So see you later. No, I'm kidding. That's not going to happen. My mic is still on, and I'm going to get stuck and pull my camera down. So it's showing me how to go home to swipe up from the bottom to get back to the home screen. It's even giving a nice little video there to show you how to do it. So I am going to hit continue, I guess. And then it's going to show me how to switch between recent apps. You can see in the video here, you swipe up and hold. That'll let you switch between different apps. This is essentially, it looks like the you no longer have a home button, what do you do tutorial. So I'm going to hit continue there. Quickly access controls, it'll show you here. You swipe down from one of the corners. I can't tell which one because I'm looking in like a double mirror. So there's that. And then asking Siri, you press and hold the side button at any time to talk to Siri, which is interesting because press and hold the side button has always been turned off. So we'll see how that goes. And now it's saying welcome to iPhone. So we're going to swipe up to get started. Bonk. So there we go. We have the iPhone 10 here. I am going to give the Face ID thing a shot because I am very curious as to how that works. Finish setting up your iPhone. Well, it doesn't really matter, so just give it a minute. Now I'm getting the 8,000 little pop-ups that you get whenever you update your operating system or something, asking if I want things to be able to use my location and all of that stuff. So I'm going to lock it. And here we go. I'm going to look at it. And it's just changed. Okay. I don't know how to show this on the camera. But so if you look at it now, you see the little locked icon on the top there, the little closed padlock. So I'm going to look at it. And now it is changed to an open padlock. So there was nothing that happened other than that. So now I should be able to swipe up, except I waited too long, my display went to sleep. Let me do that again. And then slide up, and there we go, I'm on my home screen. So I'm going to try to talk to Siri because I need a friend and she's my only friend. Okay, so Siri is here.
I'm not sure I understand.
He doesn't understand, apparently, because I wasn't talking to him. So that's interesting. That is one question that that I do have is how do you turn it off? I don't know. We'll find that out. We'll find out. One thing that the tutorial did not say is you swipe down from this side to get to your control center. That you swipe down from this side, I can't do it. that side to get to your notification center. So that is something that it didn't say in the tutorial thing. So that's interesting. But yeah, I think that's probably it as far as taking everything out of the box and all that stuff. Now I just got to go through and spend the next 3 hours updating this to the developer beta and pairing it with my watch and restoring it from the backup and all that stuff. So there we go. Stay tuned. I'll hopefully put a review of some sort of this up after I've used it for a week or something. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Subscribe here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at Sam_Becker23. And I will. I'll see everyone in a future review.
Alive.